Hey, welcome back in Raqunix long time survival worlds. Um, as you can see, I'm today here with Franky. I think it's fun to have a companion walking around with you, and I think, I was already thinking about what can I do with zombie piglin, or zombified pigmen, because they're kind of fun, I guess. And when I saw one spawning with a warm variant of a chicken, I thought, well, this is a great chance to introduce a chicken jockey to my world. And no reference to any memes right now. Puh. As you can see, last time we stopped here in the spawning area, and I decided to get the outside done before going further with the inside. So I built this template here. Let me go back here. So if you look from a distance, I want to have probably multiple towers, but at least one big tower here, and the door, the gate, say it like that, to have like some kind of variation. What do you think, Frankie? Well, that's nice. This is a little bit inspired by churches, to say it like that. So I don't want to build this like a church, but I think that churches have like really nice shapes to it. And I try to play around with this a lot, but it looked a lot of times like the Big Ben, and I don't want this to look like the Big Ben. So probably the shape will change a little bit during building, so that it won't be the Big Ben, but it's still a really nice tower. The reason why I didn't copy it to the other sides is that I really I probably want to build different towers in each direction, so that this building won't be like a really big and boring building, but that it has different looks from all the angles you will see it from. So instead of going for like a round design, which I was thinking of before, I think like making a square or a rectangle or something would be way nicer. It's also, I built rectangle buildings, but my comfort is going circles, because I don't know why, but in Minecraft building circles is really nice. And yeah, I'll still have to plan out what to do with the decoration of this tower and with the walls, but I think it's a good beginning, and I really wanted to show you guys this, what I've already done. The other plans I have right now is, I think I leave Frankie behind for that right now. We'll see you soon. So when I go to my main area, I'm not sure if I want to keep this house here. It's been bothering me since I've built this decorative house on the outside of my cobblestone generator. And now this feels like really dull, I guess. Although I do like it when there's a little bit of variation. So maybe I will add some decoration here. Or I will replace this house and make it bigger. So I want to have like a semi repair place for both. Well, okay, currently my armor is repaired fully, but my pickaxes, they will break quite well. I have to repair them often, and right now I only have this mob for the zombie spawner down here. I don't have any glass in it yet, but I can show you. So I currently have 2 spawners, which is better than nothing, but this thing is not really quickly and definitely not when I need to repair 2 pickaxes. So I'm still considering making like silverfish XP farms are really nice, I guess, but maybe something else as well. And besides repairing me, I think it's also nice to have a repair place for Franky, because I am planning on keeping him. And like you probably already know, chicken jockeys have this bug of walking into blocks and getting damaged quite often. So I think I want to just to be sure make a contraption to heal him. But for now, I started this tower, and I think I want to finish it for this episode. I also am planning to do more in one episode, so it will probably take longer for me to publish one. But I think it's better than it's not nothing this, but it's also not the greatest thing to look at for what you've done in like an episode of 20 minutes. So yeah, I will get started and we'll find some blocks to the block pallets for this building, and I will come back to you. I've built the first 2 layers of the tower, and I really wanted to show you the progression of the tower right now, because I think it's starting to look really nice. It's somewhat on the more darker side, but I think it looks kind of interesting. So let me go through it with you guys. So the first thing you will probably notice is the windows. I still am trying to go for the Gothic style, so not only arches but also the dips in the arches in there, and like a pillar in the middle. I think both look really nice. The bigger one I really prefer, but I think this smaller also is nice. The second thing I wanted to show you is like the blues I added into this building. So I think it will make more sense when I'm getting further in the total build. So maybe not the towers, but I have some plans in the center, which will probably include some blues. And I think it's really nice that I've entered some hints of the blues here. Oh. So let me get rid of this guy. Where did he come from? Okay, never mind that. So you can also see in the window I've hidden some blues, which looks really nice. Well, for this side, the underneath will probably be hidden by like something equal to that. Where was I? Oh yeah, this I also do really like that. I started with also the darker tints here, then go to the stone bricks, which is somewhat lighter than I added the tough bricks here, but kept going up with like the andesite, and because the tough bricks are in the middle, you don't really see the shock between the 2 blocks. I want to try it to do that as well up there. So I'm not sure if I go for another layer of andesite and then go for a lighter block, or I'll also go for a lighter block. I will test it out in the future. But I think it's starting to look really nice. I really like the details of this building right now, and well, it is relatively big, but it's not too big, I guess. It's just, I don't know how to say it, but I really like it. I haven't done anything for the interior yet. Maybe I will do something in here. I'm not sure yet. I'm up here, so let me try to explain what I'm planning to do now. So for now, I went like down here, I went one block to the side, so this part is bigger than the down part, and I think it looks really nice, but I want this building to get smaller when I'm going higher. So I will probably start either building a wall here, or maybe I'll just going even one smaller and place it here. So I think it will look really nice, but I have to play around with it. Also now it's turning night, and I think the lighting is also getting really nice. So let me show you from a distance. So when you look from here, I think it looks really nice. All the windows are really bright, so it feels like something is alive inside. And then up there, it's probably less habited, but there's still some light from downstairs going into the windows there. I'm not sure yet what to do with the lighting there, but I think either like the spotlights shining on some important buildings you see there, or I'll make it completely dark, but I'm not sure yet. So for now I'll continue building with this tower and see you when I finish it. Well, I finished the tower. I got a little bit carried away with the roof because, well, I wanted to show you first these parts, but then I started building the roof. And I do like how it looks right now, so let me try and find a nice view. So I think the bottom part is a little bit bigger than the top part, but it will probably be fine once once this additional part is in. And well, let me try to show you a few things. If I come from this side, you can see that I've tried to add somewhat a clock here. I made it so that there are multiple parts that can change how you can see what time it is, but I don't think I have space inside of here to toggle the clock. So I will try to be creative with it, but I'm not sure yet if I can manage it. Then on top of the clock, I added this part, so I wanted to have something more open. I'm not sure yet if I want to add like a bell or something inside of here, because I do think it would look nice, but I'm not sure if it's needed. And then for the roof I went with copper, although more the not fully aged copper, but an aged variant of copper, because this looks like, well, I would say I just do like this color on top of the white. And also I started with, well, it's not dark down there, but a somewhat darker build and going up lighter and lighter. And I think the gradient is, well, not too much. So I do really like it at the top. If you look at the top, it's really white, but if you look at it in whole, it doesn't, it's not too much, to say it like that. I really like it. I'm lost for words. So next up, I think I'm going to build this part. For this part, I probably will increase the size of this arch, because the building is slightly taller than I anticipated when I built these arches. And I also, well, because it's getting bigger, I can probably also make a better curve for it. And yeah, I think it will look nice. I will try to add the same color of a roof up there. Hopefully it will look nice. And we'll probably use the same block scheme with somewhat darker blocks, or the normal stone bricks down there. And then maybe andesite up there, but I'm not sure yet. And also for these roofs, probably some more copper. You've probably already seen it, but I finished this side as well. I think it's looking amazing. I really like I think in general everything. Now I'm looking at it, I'm thinking it's quite strange that that looks really dark compared to this side, but I use the same blocks, so lighting is also really important. But I just do like the details in this build, but not too much details. I'm still not really sure about the roof, but now I've added the glass on top, I think it looks great. I also didn't want to add too much details in these pillars, because everything else, this tower has a lot of details, this department has a lot of details, below here there's quite a lot of details. I think it's too much if I also add more details there. So my main focus is still this tower, which needs to look really great, but I think I also want to have a nice entrance, which is this part right here. I've of course didn't do anything yet for the insides. I want to leave the insides for another episode. Also, I'm thinking about like I will reuse this at that location there. So I will do that off camera, rebuild this part, and then I'll think of something else in that corner and in that corner. So in every corner I want to do something different. Probably all the gates I want to keep the same, but what's on top of the gate I'm not sure yet. So maybe these two towers won't occur in other places. But the rough shape of this arch, I've also increased the arch compared to the last one, because this build is slightly bigger than I've imagined, and I really want to have like a really great opening when you leave the spawning area. So let me try to reimagine it. If you leave from here, well, if you look from here, the outside arch is almost as obscuring as the one I've imagined from the inside. So I think it's good that I've increased the size. I think if you not imagine that part, this is quite a view from here. So this is the first part from the stairs. This is still really a big view from inside to outside. Maybe I will also remove these walls, because now I've started going for a more square base. I also don't know yet if I'll keep it a square or make it a rectangle, because I'm considering doing something else over here. So it's something like maybe I make a docking area or something here. I'm not quite sure yet. I also did a little bit for the roof on this side. So I think this normal roof continues here, and then I was considering adding like these patterns here, but now when you look at from maybe the sides, front sides, you see this big wall, and you somehow, when I look at it, I do expect it to continue going backwards. So probably I will increase this this roof by some blocks. But still, in general, I really like the building and how it's feeling right now. It's, well, at least let me get up here. I'm happy that this tower didn't turn out to be a Big Ben tower, to say it like that. I didn't want to feel it like that, but now it has, well, this is, I don't know, some fantasy settings feelings, somewhat lighter, and then this is somewhat darker. So I do like the combination of both, and I think it's nice when we change up, like doing something else for this corner. So this spawning area is not the basic same from all sides, but when you leave it or when you're going towards it, you can definitely see from which corner you arrive or which corner you leave. You know which side you're leaving from. Probably I will also indicate from the inside to make it a little bit more clear, but I think seeing it from the outside is also really nice. I'm still considering what to do in the other corners, but probably I will keep the same colors, because, well, maybe not the top part. This white part may be not be reused in other parts, but the normal stone will also be reused, and probably also the pale oak logs. Maybe not the roofs. Well, I don't know yet. We'll see. But this will be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and leave a like if you did. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.